me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
Well, it was a good night's sleep, but now I definitely need something to eat. Let's see what we have. Maybe I can cook something out there. Well, there's the alchemy table, but I cannot see anything to cook with. Well, guess I'm gonna go back to my friend and cook myself something before I just eat it. Let's see, I have the bear claws. Let's just mix together some stuff and see what happens. And that's all I can do. Well, that way. Welcome. Can I help you?
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, sure. You heard some rumors as of late.
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War is only going to get worse now.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna be on my way now. Thank you. It's a lot drier today.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yes, I did. We talked about that before. The locals are rather weird.
Spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
I never get ideas to begin with.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
I would love to go in there and cook something for myself, but apparently you won't let me come back inside of your house. Maybe you figured out that I stole a lot of your stuff. Let's have some meat. In that case, let's just eat the sweet roll that I got from you. Well, just one sweet roll definitely did not fill me up. I'm still a little peckish. Let's just eat the bread that I got. Ah, it's in grilled leeks. And yeah, some apples after. I feel a lot better now. Well, rather interesting. Where was the store that has given me the job to find the claw? Good sir.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Well, you wouldn't think it, but I have something for you.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
I don't know what you would think.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
You're welcome. There it is. Well, why
It
would...
means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Well, you're more than welcome. Also, let's
Thank
just...
you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
It's beautiful for you.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Exquisite. I have something that I want to give you, though. Also, apparel. It's... the brawling iron gauntlets. For some unarmed striking. Maybe interesting. Fine leather backpack with bedroll. That one has a bedroll with it, which seems good. Also with a bedroll. Because it would definitely not harm me. Increases magicka. Yeah. And the thief backpack. Well, lockpicking is easier with that thing as well. Huh. Well, I don't have any problems with that. Maybe magicka. I'm gonna take that one from you. Let's see what I can sell you.
Alright then.
Whatever you say.
It's a fine day with you.
Oh, and there was that bounty letter. What does that say? By order of Balgruf the Greater, to all able-bodied men and women of Whiterun, the bandits located in Silent Moon's camp have been harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader, Proventus Evenici. Well, anyway, interesting.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Yes, 100%. I'd be really interested in taking this one with me again, but you seem to be looking in my direction way too frequently. Thank you for allowing me to just take whatever I want from you. Especially the eat and
Riverwood
drink.
Trader is everything you need in a general store.
That is correct. But the other thing that you will need is someone who cleans everything up. And if you don't prevent me from taking whatever I want, then, well... things are
Sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
that I might
You're
just
a
take it.
strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
Thank
Maybe
you.
you're looking for something
What are you doing that for?
particular.
I don't know what you were talking about, but whatever. Gonna take whatever I can from you, seeing how you don't seem to be upset about me taking your
It means
stuff.
so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Praise me some more, why don't you? You know, some pheasants. They will make some good food for me later on. All of the things right here that you don't want, I will take those away from you. Welcome, dear kind man. Just taking the things that you don't seem to have any interest in. Like your gold and your wines. Nothing to worry about at all. Well, let's see what you have in your chests. Bear belt. Let's take the gold. I don't need your horse.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
You're welcome.
Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
That's good for you. There we go. As long as you don't look at me, I'm fine with taking all of your stuff. A wolf belt and hide. Some salmon meat. Well, thank you for all of the stuff that I could just take from you without you being upset.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Not the first time I heard something like this. Maybe I actually did catch something. Let's eat all of the cabbages. Still not allowed to go back in there. They probably are really upset about... Excuse me?
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you staring at?
Here, have a drink on me and forget whatever you just saw.
Got any ale or mead?
Yeah, there you go. Take that.
Until next time.
Until next time, my friend, and again, you forget whatever you just saw. Interesting. Who are you, my friend?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village.
Well, what's your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
Well, you seem a little bit, unsure about that.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
No, well, no problem.
Farewell.
Sure, we'll just... Getting colder again. Where exactly is it that you want me to go with that? Well, where is that? It's not really helping me too much. Where is this Camilla? Is that you?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
We'll have a letter from Sven for you.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
Well then, let's go and talk to Fender about that. He just walked around here somewhere. There he is. Still carrying around your wood there, huh, Fendel?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village.
I don't know why you keep repeating this to me, but anyway, I don't think Camilla will be spending more time with this Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Well, thank you very much. Can you train me?
I'll show you what I know.
Thank you. That is all I needed from you. Let's just have a look around. Is there anything else? Let's try and talk to Vento Sarantino. Let's see where that actually leads. That's a good bit away. A bit off the beaten path, if I have to say so myself. Well, maybe it will be worth it. Because they were talking about the Dark Brotherhood, so this may be a good waste of my time before I do anything else. What is wrong with this tree right here? It is chirping an awful lot. Concerning, but not my problem, if I'm gonna be totally frank. Oh, it's just another Eric. For a moment I was concerned about what was going on there. Let's burn the rabbit. The food will be good for me in the long run. Also, I feel a little bit peckish already again. Let's have some goat cheese. There we go. Also, I heard some wolves again. I'm gonna stay sharp for the moment until they come towards me. Oh, there we go. And slice. Thanks for the pelt there. Let's grab some flowers as well. They will be helpful for making mob poisons. Alley-oop. Did not make it. Oh, come on. Need to be careful. The water current here is strong. Alley-oop. Come on. Heard some wolves again. Definitely not a fan of this. Oh my. Well, as long as they go down that easily, I don't need to worry about a lot. It's getting colder again. Just constantly raining on my parade here. Goodbye there, wolf. Give me your pelt. There's some housing down there. Maybe I should take a look at that. Let's jump. Just a small mud crab. Crab meat, kitten, and some legs. Well, not too shabby. More mud crabs. Come here and let me have your delicious insides. Well, so far so good. Nothing really to worry about. I hope it's not gonna get too cold before I get to where I want to be at. The problems of Whiterun and Winterhold are not my problems. Though I suspect I should maybe go in here once. There you go. Especially since it's that cold right now, it maybe is not a bad idea to go somewhere where it's warm. Even though I want to know what the deal is with the Dark Brotherhood, I think it's best for me to just swing by to Whiterun and find out what's going on there. Also, maybe just warm myself up a little bit in this meadery. Good day. There is a lot of food here for no one being around.
Hunning Brew uses only the finest natural honey, not that sludge you'll find at Golden Glow Estate.
Well, interesting. Do you just have that for sale? There's some carrots. Well, you have a lot of stuff, but nothing that I'd be interested in.
Alright then.
Well, the best thing that came out of this was me just getting inside for a moment so that I could just warm up my weary bodies. So thank you. Maybe just sit down for prayer here for a moment. In the cold again, why not? Why my fella? Please help me around this place and let me find the Dark Brotherhood, because I feel like they might be of good use to us. Well, anyway, let's take a look in there and see what's going on with anything. Guards of Whiterun. Also, maybe in there I can get some better armors and stuff. So this will most likely just end up in my favor. Well, that is not alright. Look at that. They just took down the giant.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I was going to help for a moment, but you also didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant.
I was ready
That's
for
why
it.
I'm here with my shield brothers.
Well, what's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions?
No.
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Well, that sounds interesting. May I be able to join thee?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Well, thank thee. Also, if you don't... Well, apparently you stripped all of it. Gonna harvest some potatoes right here. Because potatoes are always good source of food. Well, good day, everyone. Interesting.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
I am, maybe. That might explain why I feel a little bit under the weather. Something might have befallen me. Some horses, eh? Well, it may be interesting, maybe to get one. But looking at my coin, I might not be able just yet to get one. Let's just head inside and see what we will get from this place. I also need something to eat again. But I don't just want to eat anything. It's raw. Gonna eat an apple. It's not gonna help a lot, but whatever. Let's go in there and talk to the people, and maybe then I can take the carriage over to where this Aurelius is and find out what he wants with the Dark Brotherhood. And maybe then we can find the Dark Brotherhood as well.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm only here for official business. But stand aside or else.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun city guard? The gate's closed.
I mean, I have also some news from Helgen.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, for sure you will be. I mean, he may be correct about me being able to take on the whole guard of Whiterun, but still. Not taking too kind to any of these.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Really interesting. Who are you?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
You
More
need any
inside.
help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Well, that's not
Don't
gonna
forget to
be
check
a
inside the shop if you
problem.
need anything.
I'm good with daggers, so I understand how that works.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Well, it's just an iron dagger, it's nothing special.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Well, no problem. Here is the dagger anyway.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Well, sure.
Until next time.
Then let's make this dagger a little bit sharper now. Yeah, not that much better than the one that I have made.
Have you
Anyway.
met my father? I help my father in more ways than people realize.
Interesting, but I've sharpened the dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Sure.
Until next time.
Also not the first time I'm doing this. Well, let's make some leather. Well, I made it. Let's just tan all of the leather that I have with me. Ah, I'm carrying a bit too much now.
I'm waiting.
Here's the leather.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Well, thank you very much. Well, actually, I don't need to be here. Ah.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Well, at the moment I'm looking to sell. Yeah, excuse me. Yes, just something. Supposed to make a helmet for you, correct? Also, I just realized I'm not wearing my backpack anymore. That's why I'm so
I don't
encumbered.
claim to be the best.
Yeah, sure. Here's the helmet.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Sure.
Don't
Let's
forget
make
to
it
check
better.
inside the shop if you need anything.
Well, let's make it a fine leather helmet. That way I can just sell
I'm
the
waiting.
stuff.
You
Yeah.
have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Sure. While I'm at it, I can also just go ahead and upgrade my gauntlets while I have them, and maybe also my bow. Again, they're not the strongest weapons and stuff, but they're good enough.
Have you
For crying out loud.
got something for just about everyone in here?
That's good to
Give a
know.
ho-
I
You
want
think
to
all
sell
the
you
count-
something.
Take a look.
Also, I want to know what you may be selling. Could get a steel dagger from you. Might be of interest. Getting a better steel dagger? Maybe. In terms of gear, you sell me the same things. And you have a lot of stuff for smithing. Yeah, sure.
Stay sharp.
I will. Thank you. The things you're selling to me are not worth it to me right now, so I will just move forward. So what is it exactly that I'm looking for in here? a place to stay mostly, and also a place to cook my food and maybe also do some alchemy while I'm at it. So let's hope there is something of interest around here that I can.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
For sure you will be.
That's what you always say.
Ah, that's a pawn shop. What do we have here? Alchemy, that's what I was looking for.
Got something for just about everybody in here.
Welcome.
If you have any questions.
First of all, I'm gonna go in here and do some stuff myself. Well, that was pointless here. Anyway, welcome.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
I will deal with that in a moment, but what do you have for sale?
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Of course I am. I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't. Let's see. Cure disease. I'm gonna buy like 3 of those. Seems like I will need one. Sorry,
so
I did not mean to go all
alchemist
the way
then.
back. What do you have in books? Just some recipes. I would love to buy all of your ingredients, but my money right now is
Come
worth
back
a lot.
anytime if you need a remedy.
Thank you very much.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing.
There is a lot of stuff around this place.
Our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorold?
The finest
Is he
cuts,
nothing?
fresh from the wilds.
So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cow. Your stupid son is
don't
dead.
suppose you're going to buy
He died
something,
a
my son?
storm-cloaked
Just
traitor.
browsing.
And you
God's
best
been
keep
kind,
your mouth shut
someone
before
will
you
take
suffer
mercy
the
on
same.
me, spirit.
Come on, father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Promise you'll actually purchase
Well, that
something
was
once.
interesting. Not my deal.
God knows.
The pained mare. Let's go in here. I hope I can cook in here.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Thank you. I will just sit down and cook a
If
little
it's
bit.
work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Yes,
Not looking for any work right now. I have some ideas of what I wanna do. Well, does not look like I can cook anything to begin with.
You want a drink?
Well, what's on the menu there?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Well, looking at you like this, I get kind of thirsty. And have the sex of flour as well. There you go.
Now please, no more questions.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you
My questions, I did not question anything here. Well, anyway, now I have some good food finally, so let's go and eat some Horka stuff.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
But it's really quaint and nice of you. Suspecting you to be the daughter. It's getting cold again. Can I stand somewhere next to a fire and maybe pray for a moment that this cold may go away? There we go. Let's pray that the cold will leave us. Mephala, I know it's not in your power, but just please help me get through this tremendous cold and find the Dark Brotherhood so that I can go and fulfill your duty and maybe get some more people to rile up to your cause.